Hello and welcome to my Super 8 diary. I'm Damian Lewis. You thought these things died in the 70s. This is my little homage to 70s film. Looking weirdly like Stanley Laurel. Oh well, moving on. Here we are. I like to do everything on set. The cabin. Yeah, the setting for some of the most pivotal moments in the whole series. There's lovely Deborah doing Claire's hair. Dainsy, I call her. Looking very beautiful, getting ready to be slightly crazy. There we are, pregnant. Claire was just the most unbelievable trooper the whole way through. Her part got more and more physical the more pregnant she got, and she did everything. There's Brian Swordstrom. It's my agent. He came down from LA. He'll be very happy. That's Michael Cuesta. He's our He was the head director on the whole thing. He set the tone, he shot the pilot, and he's a very talented guy. We got Katina Lacour, Rupert Friend he's talking to there. Katina from Costume. Rupert here being, getting a little training in how to kill people. Me, mostly. How to kill me. Don't walk on dead leaves, Rupert! Here he comes through the trees. Look at him, he's a fox. Handsome man. But as it turns out, a man with a conscience. There is Lake Norman, right on the outskirts of Charlotte, North Carolina. There's Rob Tierney in the background. Organized a lot of golf days for us. And right here, that's Jeff. He's my stand-in. There's Monica. Hello, Monica. Don't know what she's doing there, hanging up a monkey. John Verardi. Originally from New York City, smokes 40 a day and has a high and wide slice off the tee. He won't mind me saying that. This is the rhythm section. That's Big Jack. On bass, here's Larry, sound mixer. And here's the third man of the sound department, never to be forgotten, Matt Fan. Animal. He's an animal on the drums. They're brilliant. That's Meredith Steam, who wrote a much-loved episode at the cabin of season 1. That's Doc there, peeking through the ladders there. Doc liked to take people's money at lunch. What can I say about you, Doc? You corrupted me. You got me gambling. I'd never done anything like that before. That is a ping pong paddle. I say bat where I come from. I gave that to the crew so we could all play ping pong. Obviously, because I thought I would always win. Kim Kennedy, there she is. She may look little. Let me tell you, it's like having Napoleon in sneakers. She is in charge. Lord Wood, there he is. Look at him, stud of a man. Actually decorated by the Queen. That's why I call him Lord Wood. David Harewood. There's everybody. That's lunch. That's the lunchtime scene. There it is. Look at that. And there are the boys making it for us. There's Big Mikey. Every day, churning out food. Delicious food as well, Mikey. Thank you. No more tutoring. I think that is the 18th birthday of beautiful Morgan, my baby girl. She grew up so much on this show. There's Dainsy, the bump growing. Little Cyrus, ready to pop. There's Katina, costume designer, working with Amy, costume designing assistant. They're great, great girls, always laughing. There's a fine line between laughing and crying, I hear. Worked hard, those guys. Mandy, I love this man. Loves to sing musicals, and we would sing on set a cappella. In fact, we did one rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody together. It was a showstopper. Not maybe for the right reasons. There's, I brought back the Emmy for everybody to hold and have a good time with. It was great. We had a whole great big photo session. Everyone was very excited. And there's Dan Adias, one of our directors, Nelson Cragg in the beanie. There's the sound department. There. There's Nick holding the camera. We all won it. Amazing. Big Leslie. Leslie used to fight Lennox Lewis, who was a world heavyweight champion. My son Gulliver keeps saying, Dad, are you stronger than Leslie? Leslie let Gulliver beat him in an arm wrestling contest once. Filming at night, here we are. Yeah, late night rehearsals. Cuesta on lead guitar. If Cuesta had his own way, we'd have just played Clash songs and only Clash songs. That's Matt Malloy on the keys. Look at him go. He's amazingly talented musicians this crew had. There's Matt Fan coming late. We drank quite a lot the night before this, but Matt drank a little bit more, which is why he's a little bit later. This was great. This is in a studio where REM used to cut records. Filming in a studio run by this guy Bruce Irvine, his fantastic guy who is a sound mixer and engineer producer. He was married to Jennifer Irvin, who's our production coordinator. And then here we are. There's Quester in the hat. It's me next to him. This was at the rap party. This was a lot of fun. We sang a hilarious set of like U2, Billy Idol, The Faces, Clash. We did a whole mixture of stuff. It was so much fun. You can catch it on YouTube. I have so much fun saying that. You can catch it on YouTube. I feel like, we're a proper band. Now, for those of you guys who've seen the end of season 2, you know that this is where the big finale took place, the climax at the CIA at Langley. There's Paddy Borowiak, one of the great focus pullers, maybe the best I've worked with, actually. So these are all buildings in Charlotte, North Carolina. There's Questa doing his thing. And these are the explosive effects, which are going to blow out a window in an office where Carrie and Brody are standing. You're going to blow that at what? So here you go, look, there you go. So these are just rehearsals with the stunt guys. See, they're pulled back on a pulley system. They're actually pulled back through the air by wires. We only had to do that once, which was lucky because look, we blew out the whole set. I was quite proud of that shot. I managed to get it on slow-mo. And here's the aftermath of the bomb. This is another incredible set designed by John Kretschmer, our production designer, who really is he is unbelievably talented. There's David Nevins running Showtime. These are the big cheeses, the grand fromage. There's Bert Sulky from Fox 21. There's Alex Ganser and Lauren, his beautiful wife. Alex Ganser is the creator of the show, ladies and gentlemen. And there's Howard Gordon, famous for running 24 and Alex's sidekick. I enjoyed saying that, Howard. Michael Click, one of the great men. He makes it all happen. He's the producer down here in Charlotte. There's Uncle Bob, who's worked with many famous and brilliant people over the years. He's a great cameraman. And this is the desolation after the bomb, the American flag in tatters. Oh look, there's me on a motorbike trying to look like James Dean. I did not know anyone was going to take a shot of me looking that cool, I promise. I had no idea. This is the traveling circus. This is us. This is what happens every time we move. Location, we get up, we pile the trucks, the camera trucks, the prop trucks, electrics, costume, catering. There's Nick. Nick was an animal with the camera. He's unbelievably strong, brilliant cameraman. Homeland Marauders, that says on his t-shirt. This was the biker gang. And there he is. He and Nelson Cragg, our DP, and Rupert Friend all got fat boys, or big bad babies like that. I was too chicken. I have 2 kids at home. I didn't want to get splattered on a freeway somewhere. But I did steal Rupert's bike for just a ride around one day. I used to ride a bike exactly like that. And here's Barefoot. Great human being. That man just setting up every morning, moving the whole circus, setting up all the trailers and everything. Scotty and Paula. Paula also drove one of the trucks. Scotty right there. And there's Rob Tierney. And there's Vicky, who used to feed us. There's Paddy Borowiak. I mentioned him already, focus puller. He and Monica and Kale. That's Kale. He's a great man. Those guys, we all went paintballing one day. They're killers. All of them. They're killers. Ruthless. There's Beccarini, my beautiful on-screen wife. Nearly as beautiful as my real-life wife, Helen. Tzilka Robinson, who came down and played the very mysterious English operative that was working Brody in the 2nd season. And there's Jen before with the coffee cup. She does all the video stuff. There's Kim Kennedy, Pocket Rocket. That's a little romantic shot of geese. Ah, and there's Ken, King Kenny. He looks like a country and western singer from the 70s. It's Michael Cuesta. And there's Nelson Cragg. And there's Click. And there's the beautiful North Carolina sky. What an incredible season. I just want to say thank you to everybody. Cast, crew. I want to say thank you to Alex, Ganser, Howard Gordon for getting this whole thing going, inviting me to be part of it. The last thing for me to say is I want to dedicate this film and the entire season 2 to Henry Bromell, a beautiful, wise, humble, talented and caring man who is one of our writers and generally regarded as one of the great writers of TV of the last 20-30 years, who sadly passed away between the 2 seasons. This is for Henry.